What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another AR offense match here in Light Season. I'm going to go ahead and be air-forcing this team today. This is a little bit of an interesting team. It's pretty well set up overall, I would say. The double backline dazzle stabs make it really difficult to vantage this team. You'd basically have to snipe both of those, unless you're using like a Null C Cronia or something, which I'm definitely not doing. And then double dazzle staff isn't the easiest thing to tank either if you're not running Null C, because you're looking at taking potentially 2 to 3 shots from units you can't counterattack against if one of them gets danced by Azura there. And when you can't counterattack, you can't heal, you can't secure kills, it causes all kinds of problems. And besides, we're using Alphonse, our tank, this week, and we're looking at 2 frontline blue units dealing magical damage, so that's another set of problems. So EirForce is the best option for me here. I think if you don't have access to EirForce, this team can definitely be hit and run too, because the only dancer is on the front line and is pretty easily snipeable. So that would be another option going up against this team. EirForce is a little tricky to set up here. This is really good building and trap placement. When you're looking at a team that's aligned like this in just a 2x3 box, what you really want to do with EirForce is have Air snipe the 2 units in the middle column, so in this case Azura and Veronica, and then have her sitting basically where the tactics room currently is in order to have your Gale Force unit follow up there. And obviously we need to snipe the tactics room and get everybody to safety. So we need to clear out all 5 of these buildings on the right side, plus the 2 traps, plus the tactics room, and we need to do that all in 2 turns, because once the bolt tower goes off on turn 3, the healers are going to start to move. One of them is actually running Restore. Camilla is running Restore, so it's a good thing that this team doesn't have any debuffs. This is why I don't like running global debuffs, particularly on my mythics. I like to have team comps that don't have global debuffs so that you can play into restore traps without activating them. But even with that, we're still going to need to kind of rush through everything here. This whole setup kind of took a lot of thought process. And I don't think I could have made it work without using Sylvia to be the sort of initial dancer, I guess you could say. Because I needed a melee unit in her spot to break that last building. Peony obviously is a ranged unit, wouldn't have worked in that case. And so one of the things that enables this play is that in like a standard, I guess, EirForce play, which is what we're going for here, I don't actually need Sylvia to Gale Force off of anything. It is enough to just have 2 dancers and let that be it. So here we're going to start the EirForce play. Start with Air initiating on Azura, like I said, and then Sylvia is going to be the one to come in here and dance. And what we're going to go for is trapping one of the backline ranged units. We could actually trap either of them. I choose to trap a Versa here because I would rather let myself snipe the healing tower, but really it doesn't matter at all. I could have trapped either of them in one. And then we're just going to need Navarre to kill 2 units here, and he'll be in a position to trap a Versa, and then we can move Air with a second dance into the other spot to finish the trap. Yoon obviously is a pretty free Gale Force for any Flashing Blade user, so that's really nice. And we have Air finishing the job here onto Noe. And the play is complete. I think Noe obviously isn't the greatest frontliner, but this play works against pretty much any frontline unit. I think the only way we run into trouble here is if the bolt tower doesn't hit that column. I think it would have been okay if the bolt tower didn't hit the left column, but we would have been in a little bit of trouble if the bolt tower didn't hit lane 4. But regardless, that's GG. Gonna get the final kill with Peony here because she needs a little bit of SP. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. If you did, I'd appreciate a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I will see you all next time.